Hi, and thanks for joining me today. Today we're going to introduce you to Yoga Nidra, looking at the procedure and protocol of Yoga Nidra and the three main types. Yoga Nidra uses the Panchamaya Kosha system to move through the different energetic sheaths of the body to help to create a relaxed state of being so that the practitioner can access Vijnana Maya Kosha and drop into a meditative state. In our meditative states, we connect to observation without judgment. We can release polarities that keep us bound in cycles of suffering. Yoga Nidra helps us to connect mind, body, and spirit. When we move from the physical body through the energetic body into the mental body and finally into the intellectual or wisdom body, we connect all of the energetic sheaths into one experience. This one experience helps us to remember to come back to the present moment. We are not necessarily the things that happen to us, but rather we are here in the experience, awareness in which everything is arising. All of the experiences that we've had in our past are just opportunities for the awakening of our spiritual journey. There's a saying, things don't happen to you, they happen for you. And when we practice Yoga Nidra, we can unconsciously reprogram the brain to understand and integrate this as a felt sense in the experience. Yoga Nidra works by bringing awareness and attention to the physical body, then moving to awareness of the energetic body, and then moving our awareness to the mental body. And from here, we drop out of the thinking mind and into the sensational body that connects to Vijnana Maya Kosha. Here, we can begin to undo the doing through Pratipakshabhavana, or the comparison of opposites. This is where visualization becomes very important. As we move through the different sheaths energetically, we find ourselves relaxing deeper and deeper into a state of meditation. As we relax, we become more open, more receptive, and we take the seat of the observer rather than the doer. When we take the seat of the observer, we let go of our attachment to the doing or what has happened, or even what will happen in the future. We become awake and present to what is happening right now. Once we arrive in Vijnana Maya Kosha, we can use Pratipakshabhavana to further depolarize our perception of past lived experiences. We do this by comparing opposites. There are 3 different styles of Yoga Nidra that we're going to go over in this particular course. The first style is Tantric Yoga Nidra. Tantric Yoga Nidra is a form of Yoga Nidra that was brought to the United States by Swami Satchidananda. Tantric Yoga Nidra is what all Yoga Nidra is based off of. And again, it incorporates the Panchamaya Kosha system as a tool or vehicle through the different energetic layers of our body. You'll notice in Swami Satchidananda's Yoga Nidra that the visualizations progressively become more polarizing and even activating. In Nashala Joy Devi's deep relaxation technique, you'll notice that these visualizations are much more subdued and benign. Nashala focuses more on the physical and energetic body and uses subtle nuances to activate the mental body and take us into the Vijnana Maya Kosha. Richard Miller's I Rest Yoga Nidra is the third style of Yoga Nidra that we are going to talk about. In Richard Miller's I Rest Yoga Nidra, he adds various layers to the practice of moving through the Panchamaya Kosha system. And Richard does leverage more cognitive awareness than we see in Swami Satchidananda's Yoga Nidra or even Nushala's Yoga Nidra. All three variations of Yoga Nidra are valid, and they can even be used interchangeably. We're going to talk about that later. As you move through the different practices, notice if you get activated. When our students become activated, we can bet there's material there. Listen to your students and create a safe and comfortable container for them to be seen and heard and connected to. Resist the urge to try to explain it or give it a reason. The unconscious mind doesn't need a reason to be activated. We never know when and if our students are going to be activated through Yoga Nidra, just like we never know when and if our students will be activated by asana practice or pranayama practice. But it's a good idea to be aware that it can happen. The best course of action is to listen with a compassionate heart and to provide our students with grounding techniques. Drink warm water, sit quietly, breathe through alternate nostril breathing, and ground, connect to the earth, maybe take a salt bath. These are all wonderful ways to reestablish embodiment, to come back to the present moment, to orient with the here and now. I'm excited to share this course with you on Yoga Nidra.